What it do, JJONSOME? We back with another video. Today, reacting to some Black Boy Max, bro. A lot of junk happened. Apparently, he left the clan. Apparently, he did, man. So we're gonna see what's going on with that, bro. I've been watching Black Boy Max for a minute. You know, I kind of got into this whole sphere from Bruce. Then I found out about, you know, obviously about Black Boy Max. You feel me? Because at the time, he was low-key like another Bruce. So yeah, bro, we want to get into this shit, bro. Let's do it. Like and subscribe.
Had their names attached to a lot of drama lately, whether it's been their all-out civil wars, some beef they had with Wendy Ortiz, or even alleged crypto scams. It's without a doubt that Faze has been the trending topic all over the internet recently for the completely wrong reasons, and it seems like it's only getting worse and worse after a core piece of the group announced his departure away from the organization earlier today on Twitter.
Left Faze clan. Well, there he goes.
Still got love, all the love in the world for my dog. That Max left Faze.
Black Boy Max just left Faze.
Dang, dude.
But what exactly is going on with Faze Clan? Why did this member leave? Is it even real? That's probably what you're here to figure out. But before we get into that, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the tribe house with the biggest trapper. And while you're at it, don't forget to click that very first link down below in my description to join my Discord server. And
doesn't he not have it tatted on him, bro?
Become an official member of the community. Now, with all of that being said, let's get into this whole Black Boy Max and Faze Clan drama. Okay, so to start, I'm sure most of you are familiar with Faze Clan. I posted most of you are familiar
by the gods, bro. This man Lacey look chopped.
With Faze Clan, I've posted numerous videos on my channel about the ups and downs of the organization throughout history. And while there has been a lot of ups for Faze, there's also been some downs that almost ruined Faze as we know it. But fortunately, within the past year and a half, everything completely changed for them after they got ownership of the company back and made the great decision to reinstate Faze Banks back as the CEO, which led to everything doing a complete 360. At the time of the switch, Faze Clan kicked almost all of the existing members that they had in the organization, and they decided to replace those creators with some new and upcoming streamers that had tons of potential. And at first, this would give Faze Clan a lot of backlash all over social media.
I remember that, bro. But like, no one was paying attention to Faze, bro. So I don't know why people are hating on it in the first place. I'm not gonna lie.
Mostly because of the idea that Faze Clan was built on gaming, and basically all of these members that they recruited didn't really gain much at all. So of course a lot of OG Faze fans hated that, but in the long run, these new members in Faze Clan as a whole would end up proving all of the haters wrong. You see, all of the members they recruited ended up going completely crazy just a few months after joining the organization. The real growth for everyone started back in September of 2024 during the first ever Faze group subathon, where all of the members of the quote-unquote new Faze were live for 30 days straight, 24 hours a day, and this would help each member reach a whole new height in their career. Multiple members ended up breaking their own personal subscribers record, and I think all of them ended up being listed within the top 20 streamers on Twitch for active sub count. And while they all shined throughout the entire month, members like Jason and Ween would really go crazy, even gaining over 100,000 subscribers during the whole thing. So of course, all of that individual and group success that Faze had in 2024,
to look up at the nighttime sky is to become a part of a long line of people
led to them winning the award for Best Organization at the Streamer Awards, proving the haters wrong very early on.
We got the shit stolen from us, me and my boys. Shout out Tommy, Rain, Apex. Got it back. Did the only thing that there was to really do, which was wipe the slate clean, hit the reset button, give this shit a fresh start. People told us we were dumb. People told me I was ruining Faze. People asked me, who the f is Lacey? Who the f is Black Boy Max, Stable Ronaldo? Who the f is Silky? I guess now they know.
And this success will continue.
Oh my god, bro. I'm telling you, bro, Banks be having the worst one-liners, bro. They just don't hit, dude. They don't hit.
into the new year of 2025, with everyone continuing to grow and expand their content even more. And it was really seeming like everything was shaping up for it to be another great year for Faze Clan up until this past week. You see, about a week ago, we had the drama with Faze Banks regarding all of the things he had going on within the world of crypto, and that led to him getting into beef with Aiden Ross and getting a bunch of hate online, and all of that hate resulted in him stepping down as the CEO of Faze Clan. In fact, things even got so bad that he announced that he was just going to be stepping away from the internet entirely for an extended period of time. I actually go into more detail about that whole situation in a recent video.
By the way, I did react to this, so y'all tune in, bro. Look down in my recent vids. I did react to this, bro. It's crazy.
It's crazy. So if you're not hip to that situation, you can go watch that. But anyways, as if this CEO stepping away from the company wasn't bad enough, this week Faze will get hit with even more bad news as the popular streamer Blackboy Max announced that he was officially parting ways with the organization. Now at first, everyone thought that this was some type of troll or joke, which I think is the appropriate reaction that many people should have had, because Faze Clan has this like script that they do every 2 weeks where Lacey gets kicked out of the clan or K-Song gets kicked. It's something that happens rather frequently, but in this situation in particular, this whole thing just genuinely did not make any sense at all. I mean, this whole thing was just random. Like, Max didn't have any public drama going on with any member of Faze. He was still doing collabs with all of the Faze members. He wasn't putting out any subliminal posts or messages, things like that. So all of this was really just a shocker that didn't make much sense to everyone, so many people believed it was just fake. Like, I haven't seen the internet more convinced that something was fake since the night Shams announced that the Lakers were trading Anthony Davis for Luka. And like I said,
I thought they reacted to Faze. Wait, Max leaving Faze. I'm about to say,
this was because Max didn't really seem unhappy in Faze at all. I mean, him and a few other members of the clan even have the Faze Clan logo tattooed on them. And I've seen people try to use that as a reason to say like, oh, it's fake, he has the tattoo, or like they're clowning him because...
That's why you can't say that joke is fake, bro, because dude, girls or guys be having their girls tatted, their eyes tatted on their body, bro, and they break up, bro. Probably get it covered up, but yeah, they still got them tatted on them, you know? Shit.
As he left and he got the tattoo. But like, if you guys are familiar with Max, you probably know that he gets a lot of questionable tattoos, some of which he's even gotten covered up or removed in the past. So I assume that if this is real, that Faze logo is going to meet the same fate. But there's also been people on social media who've been trying to put 2 and 2 together and just try to make as much like sense of all of this as they possibly can. Like, I've seen many people refer to a post made by fellow Faze member Stable Ronaldo on his burner account, where he simply just tweeted out "man" just 2 hours before Max put out his tweet announcing his departure. And there was also this clip going around I've seen people post of like Senna, a popular streamer who's pretty close with a few members of Faze Clan. She ended up calling Faze K-Song on stream around the time all of this went viral, and when he answered the phone, he instantly hung up due to there being quote unquote something serious going on.
Why did K-Song call me again?
Wait, I gotta talk to you later. Something serious actually just happened.
Serious?
Yeah. I'll text you.
Now, once again, none of us know whether that had any relation to Max or not. People are just speculating and just trying to make sense of a crazy situation. But something that I personally noticed that I didn't see many people referring to, maybe within the SOG comm, some people may have said it, I don't know. But Silky, another member of Faze Clan, also made some posts to his burner account last night before any of this even came out or hit social media. And the first tweet was actually a retweet of the picture of Uzi standing in front of a fire. And the caption was, when another bad thing happens in your life, but you're used to it. And then he will follow that up with an actual tweet that read, man, life just be lifing, man. And he didn't elaborate on any of these posts or retweets at all, which left a lot of fans in the dark about what was really going on. These posts could have been about Max, it could have been about something personal, it could have just been a random post. Maybe he literally stubbed his toe or something and it just ruined his night, so he went to Twitter about it. Regardless, there's been a bunch of subliminal posts made by a few Faze members that people have been speculating about, and we wouldn't really get any form of confirmation or statement from anyone up until the point where Your Rage went live, confirming that all of this was in fact real.
It's always direct.
This is real. Still got love, all the love in the world for my dog. But he's on to different paths, and like, you feel me? Like, this is real. This is not a troll. I swear on my life. And I hate that when we're at the point when we actually got to say some serious shit, the first thing everybody thinks everybody's trolling.
Hey, bro, Rage. You know why everyone thinks, especially Faze Clan is trolling? Because you have an account that's always consistently saying, "Oh, this person's kicked, this person's kicked," or then Lacey would tweet, "Oh, I just left Faze, I got kicked for Faze." Dude, obviously they're not gonna believe you, dude. That's why they think it's fake. All right. The dude could probably tweet out, "Hey, I died, bro." No one's gonna believe you because of what y'all be doing. That's what happens when you consistently troll too much. No one's gonna believe you when they're actually being serious, or it's gonna take a longer time. Come on, bro. This is common knowledge.
We troll way too damn much.
Exactly.
You feel me? But this ain't no troll. I have all the love in the world for my boy Max. Forever.
Oh, you literally just said what I said, bro.
Faze was telling us like, "Yo, Rage, what we doing? Rebrand needs to happen. Who we picking up?" Fat Boy Max, the first motherfucker that came to mind. No ifs, ands, or buts. You feel me? But Max, he doing his own. You feel me? I'm not gonna say why. That's up to him to do. I'm not gonna do that for him. You know what I'm saying? I just wanna let y'all know it's not a troll. That's it. And that's that. That's his story to tell, not mine. Man. That's his story to tell. You feel me?
Now, in the clip, to me, it sounds like Rage was about to insinuate that Max has his own thing going on. He wants to do his own thing, but he didn't want to say too much or spoil whatever it is that Max has to announce. But he did sound kind of serious about the whole thing, saying that it wasn't a troll, even swearing on his life that it was real. But even with him doing all of that, fans still didn't buy this 100%. For me, I didn't really bite the beta till later tonight when Max went live himself, and he would end up speaking on the entire situation, once again confirming in an emotional statement that he was 100% leaving Faze. And while he did mention that he didn't want to go into depth about the details of why he was leaving Faze Clan, he did mention that this really all stemmed from him just wanting to build on his own.
Yeah, I was hearing echo, my bad, but yes, I'm leaving Faze. Like I just said, I can't fully go into depth why I'm leaving Faze, but I am leaving.
But like, just think about it though. Like, let's say, okay, he's leaving Faze to do things on his own. Why couldn't he not just stay in Faze and still do it? I don't think they were stopping him from anything. I'm telling you, it's that dude Zach Bia. If y'all go deep, I don't know if I deleted that vid, but I did mention, when you ever see Zach Bia around your favorite rapper, artist, creator, whatever you want to call it, it's done, dude. It's weird. He's a parasite, bro. I swear he is. You could probably put money in your pocket. You know, that's probably his job, to put more money in your pocket. But I don't feel like he makes the best decisions for the people he manages. I don't know. He might be a manager. His manages, bro. I really don't think he does, bro. Because something weird always happens, bro, when he's around these people, bro. That's why this whole beat, he's still doing good. I hope Max is still doing good too, bro. Because I don't know, dude. I don't really think the music thing is gonna take off as much. I feel like the content and music thing together works really well. So I hope he's still doing like that duo thing.
Ready to, you know, embark on my journey and work the hardest I ever have in my career.
Yeah, bro.
To do whatever I gotta do to make
respectable, bro.
5-star the biggest shit possible, make myself the biggest shit possible.
Without Zach Bia, bro.
Just
do it
keep
on your
working.
own.
Like we have for the past 4 years. Anyone that's been watching me for a while, yeah, I know I was never, like I always said, there's old clips where y'all thought I got, because I'm like, oh, I never joined a group, etc. Ended up joining a group, and I'm gonna be honest, it's one of the best decisions I ever made in my life, joining Faze, like, for sure. Yeah. To all my Faze bros, like this shit changed my life. To my boys, to Faze staff, to anyone that I encountered while being there, I appreciate y'all, bro. That ass, like, really taking me in, treating me like one of y'all own. You know what I'm saying? Even though I had just joined, Faze has been around for 15 years.
Right, this junk lasting what? Maybe
really
a year?
Just building something with me, bro. From Bepsi and Addison to Silky. You feel me? And no love is lost at all. Like, at the end of the day, these the bros, you feel me? I link with the bros. I still link with the bros. But it's just time to do what I gotta do.
Now, I'm still not 100% sure whether or not all of this is real. I know a lot of people still don't believe it and have their conspiracy theories going on, but let's just say if this was real, this would absolutely be the worst case scenario for FaZe Clan, and it could lead to them going down a real decline. Because not only was Max one of the biggest streamers in FaZe, he was also one of the biggest streamers in the entire world right now. And it's without a doubt that he's a huge part of FaZe and the success that they've had over the past year. So losing him just 1 week after the CEO publicly announced he was stepping away from the org could definitely put FaZe Clan in a spot that they don't want to be back in. I even seen streamers like Dabo, who is close friends with Max, say that he believes this could lead to a domino effect of other members of FaZe leaving as well.
That Max left FaZe, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't think so, bro. Nah, actually, I support my man's whatever he does. But for FaZe, bro, it's like when one person leaves, have y'all ever seen?
And once again, I just have to reiterate, like, this is all very random. It just came out of nowhere like a RKO. There wasn't really any signs of any drama between Max and FaZe. I mean, we all know Max has been distant on social media and things like that for like the past 2 months. I'm sure most of you remember he was doing the whole like going live for 365 days straight, which he ended up randomly cutting short due to not being happy with the content he was producing.
Now, the reason I ended 365 was because I felt like I was watering down my product and what I was doing. I was streaming every day. Y'all know there would be streams I'd do 1 hour, just reacting to Twitter, call it a day. And you feel me? I don't like doing bullshit. Why am I putting out bullshit just to say I streamed every day? That shit kind of whack. And yeah, I just didn't want to do that no more. I'm not gonna lie. I sit down with all niggas on my team.
Yeah, I guess that's respectable, but like, dude, that's the thing about this new streamer game. I think people feel like they gotta just do the most. Like, can't you just do what Ron does? I feel like Ron is like a good streamer, you know? He doesn't need to do in the booth with LeBron James, X Drewski, X 24 hours in the mall streamer. Like, you could just do simple content, bro, and you could just stream, dude. I don't think anyone's asking that much of you, Plotboy Max, alright? People sometimes just want to see you stream. That's one thing I like. If I ever blow up off this shit, bro, like, I'm gonna realize that what my core audience wants, bro. You don't need to always do the most. And that's good that you want to do the most, but it's like, damn, bro. You know, like,
and I'm talking, I'm like, damn, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm doing,
that eating action.
Like, there's some shit I'm doing is whack. Like, I'm just doing whack shit. Like, we haven't been able to, we don't have no time to plan for no bigger moments or etc. And it was like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro, you probably should end it, bro.
So as of right now, nobody really knows what's going on. Well, nobody knows if it's really real or not. None of the other FaZe members have spoken on it yet. Whenever they do, if it's important enough, I'll make a whole video about that. But for now, all I could say is that this is definitely one of the most shocking things to happen within the streaming community in a while. And if this is all real, it'll definitely be a huge loss for FaZe. And it'll for sure be interesting to see how this all plays out for Max. But that's just my personal opinion, and as you guys know, the only opinion that matters to me is you guys' opinion. So with that being said, be sure to comment down below and let me know, what do you think about this journey to 20?
Shoot. Yeah, let me know what y'all think about this vid too, bro. You think Plotboy Max, you think just shit fake, or what you think? I think it's definitely real. He's definitely gonna, you know, be on that more music side of things. Everything's gonna be more professional. Cause even when I was peeping, I was watching that Love Is Love Gone Into Deep or whatever, Love Island little thing parody they did. They had this one nigga on his phone all the time, like, you need to do this, you need to do this. Max, whoever that is, cut him, put it away, bro. You gotta stop. Like, when these people, like these other outer sources, start digging their hands into streaming, they ruin the fun. Then there's like your boss you gotta cater to. It's so stupid, bro. Nah, bro. That's why we need Bruce. Bruce, come back, dude. This is ass, nigga. Because these niggas have like freaking masters they have to listen to now and shit. It's just stupid. Alright, bro. That's y'all like and subscribe, bro. Road to 200. We got like 138 subscribers. So please like it up and subscribe, because you know I need that. And yeah, bro. Should have a cool video coming out soon if everything comes into play. Trip Report 2.